Imagine this. It's early morning. The sun has just started to rise, and the small village of Dunkar in Uttar Pradesh is waking up. The air is cool, the sound of roosters can be heard from far away, and life is moving at its usual slow pace. In a small, simple home made of bricks and old paint, a young man named Deepal Singh is just getting out of bed. For Deepal, this is a normal start to the day. His life is simple, almost too simple. He is 20 years old, unemployed, and lives with his mother. They are not rich, not even close. Most days are about figuring out how to pay for food, how to keep the roof from leaking during rains, and how to make it to the next month without falling into debt. As he unlocks his phone, he opens the banking app, a habit he has formed even though most days there's barely anything to check. He expects to see the same balance as always, maybe a few hundred rupees if he is lucky. But the moment the screen loads, his eyes freeze. At first, he thinks he's still sleepy and imagining things. The number on the screen doesn't make sense. It's not hundreds, it's not thousands. It's a figure so large that his brain takes a few seconds to even process it. His heart skips a beat. He blinks, rubs his eyes, and stares again. No, it's still there. The amount showing in the account is gigantic. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands, with so many zeros that the number stretches across the screen. He feels his breathing get faster. This can't be real. He laughs nervously to himself. This must be a glitch, he mutters, shaking his head. But the more he stares, the more real it feels. He quickly closes the app, takes a deep breath, and opens it again. The same number appears. He refreshes it. Still there. He changes his password, thinking maybe someone has hacked the account. But no, the money remains untouched, sitting there as if it truly belongs to him. The figure is so huge, it has 37 digits. Think about that for a moment. 37 numbers in a row. That S, not just millions or billions, it's money beyond what most countries' banks even hold in one place. He calls out to his mother, "Ma, come here quickly." She comes from the kitchen, wiping her hands on her old cotton sari, wondering why he sounds so shocked. "What happened, Deepal? Did something break?" she asks. He turns the phone toward her. "Look at this." She squints at the screen. "What is this? Whose account is this?" she asks. "Ours," he says slowly, almost whispering. "This is in your account." Her eyes widen. Deepal feels a rush of emotions, excitement, disbelief, and a strange kind of fear. Part of him wants to believe this is real, that somehow their lives have changed forever. But another part warns him that this is too good to be true. He decides to test it. Opening the banking app again, he clicks on the transfer option. He tries to send 10,000 rupees to another account just to see if the money will actually go through. His hands tremble as he types in the numbers and hits confirm. But the screen flashes an error message. Transaction failed. He tries again. Failed. And then, without warning, the app logs him out. When he tries to log back in, it says his account is blocked. The dream shatters. What happened? His mother asks anxiously. Deeple size, I think. The bank froze the account. Later that day, Deeple decides to share the story on social media. He records a short video explaining what happened, how he woke up to find unimaginable wealth in his mother's account. He posts it online, and within hours it spreads like wildfire. People from all over the region, and even across India, start talking about him. The boy who became a billionaire overnight, some call him in the streets of Dunker. People gather outside his home. Some laugh and joke, telling him to start making a list of what mansions to buy. Others warn him that money like this could be dangerous, that maybe it came from criminals, and that having it in his account could put him in serious trouble. Meanwhile, far away in the city, the bank's head office receives news of the viral video. Alarm bells ring. A poor woman's account suddenly showing more money than the GDP of many countries. It doesn't make sense. Within hours, the bank freezes the account entirely and begins a formal investigation. Officials want answers. Was this a banking error? Was it a test by hackers? Was it a case of money laundering, where criminals hide their funds in random accounts? Or was it something even more mysterious? The fact that the money appeared in the account of a poor village woman, someone with no business, no political connections, and no ties to wealthy people, makes the case even stranger. Days pass, and the investigation continues. Reporters visit Dunker, cameras following Deeple as he walks through the narrow lanes of the village. Some villagers smile and wave, others gossip quietly behind his back. The attention feels overwhelming. For Deeple and his mother, the experience is like living through a short but intense dream. For a few hours, they imagined a different life. They thought of repairing their crumbling home, buying good clothes, eating meals without worrying about tomorrow. They thought of never having to borrow money again, of sending Deeple abroad for work, of finally escaping the cycle of poverty. But reality came back quickly, faster than they could have imagined. Now, all that's left is a frozen account, endless questions, and a memory they will never forget. And it leaves us with one simple thought. What would you do if this happened to you? Would you try to spend the money before anyone noticed? Would you go straight to the bank and report it? Or would you, like Deeple, find yourself caught in a situation too strange and too big to control? In the end, perhaps the biggest lesson is that money, which comes suddenly, without reason, can disappear just as suddenly. And sometimes, the richest moments in life are not the ones that stay, but the ones that leave you wondering, what if?